Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. The family's calling in. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited and so grateful to be on this call today. See my brother Jay on the check-in. Let's make sure we get the family members on the call. All right, let's blow up all the chats. Let's make sure everybody's plugged in today. You know, there's a major call today with me and my brother Jaylin Goss. Major call. Right, he just came back from Germany. I know there's a lot of value that he's going to be providing as well on this call today. But let's make sure we get back in the chat.
Oh, that's peace.
Let me see. I didn't mute everybody. Yo, Jay, you can make me co-host.
You have the F-word?
Give me a moment. Mute all. Perfect. Hold on. Okay, I see. I'm gonna make you host back. Or yeah, I'm gonna make you host back. See, you don't got co-host on this one, I realize. You got the countdown ready? And the music for the fam. But how we feeling, family?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me in the chat box. Okay. I like that energy. Let's go. Family, it's go time. Exactly, Maurice. I see it is go time. It is go time. Let's start the vibes. Let's get some great energy as well in the chat box. Let's get active. We here. I'm loving it. Yes, sir. Fireball emojis, money bags. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I know there's a lot of value that's going to be given on tonight's call, right? The call is think big, right? We're thinking big. We're stretching our minds, right? Once you stretch your brain, you will not be able to bring it back, right? Once you've seen things and hear things, certain things you can't unhear or unseen. So just make sure we have some pen and papers out today because there will be a lot of value, you know, given on this call. But I'm going to give it a few minutes. We have a lot of people following in tonight, right? We got people from all over the world on this call tonight. So let's make sure we give it some time for the family to plug in, all right? Yo, Jay, you got any words for the fam?
I'm ready. I'm fired up, my brother. I know you're about to kick this call off with vengeance. We starting off 74 deep on the call at 8 p.m. locked. That is great. 8 p.m. Eastern, family. Let's go back in all of our chats and let's let them know the call is starting. It is phenomenal to have 80 people right at 8 p.m. Trust me, family, it is one of those calls. If you notice, we started recording the moment that the call opened, because it is one of those calls. So I'm very excited.
Not lying, though.
Man, look, we got people tapping in from Denmark, all the way from Denmark, 6 hours ahead. It's 2 a.m. right now. We got people tapping in from Germany, all over the country. It is 2 a.m. right now. Matter of fact, where are you locked in
Absolutely.
from? Once you drop calls started now in your group chats, let me know, you know, where you're locked in from. Miami, Jersey, Chicago, Atlanta, North Carolina, DMV, West Palm, Augusta, Vegas, Denmark. My good, Champagne, okay, Austria.
Australia.
Whoa. Woo! It's one of those calls, Mr. J. Rimpel. I'm ready for it, brother.
All right,
How
long
going.
you want to give it? You want to? What time is it right now? It's 8 o'clock on the dot.
Let's give it about 5 to 6.
We got 170 family members on the call. Do we get an 8-minute grace period?
I don't.
Or a 5-minute grace period.
Maybe 5 at this point, brother. Maybe 5 at this point, because we gotta shout out the people that's on time and ready for this value. We gotta reward them and get the call going, because this is phenomenal, by the way, you know? So let me get like a 5-minute countdown, and let's go ahead and get a little vibe going, okay? Let's go ahead and get a little vibe going.
Absolutely.
Okay. Family, get your pens and paper ready. This will be one of those calls. Let's go. Let me share my screen. Let me get things running. My brother smiling ear to ear. I see you, my man. Let's go, yo. Let's go. Uh-oh, okay.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew, like a sneeze. Please for them trick and squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Lord, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages or foreign menage. Sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it with Mariah. Lil' I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Gangsters moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. Rose, the captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she don't ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hands on my toes. Cause these want me dead, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. These try to take my life, they around, get killed. You around, you around, get smoked. Cause these Philly I pull with me, don't around, no joke. No, all I know is murder. When it come to me, I got young that's rolling, I got throwing bees. I done did the DOA, I done did the KODs. Every time I'm in that bitch, I get to throwing 30 G's.
All right, family. All right. We're about to get started here in about 3 minutes. I hope I'm turning y'all up right at the perfect time. I know it's 8 p.m. at night Eastern. I know somewhere it's 2 in the morning, and I'm over here playing dreams and nightmares, really trying to get us war ready. It is that season. It is that time, family. Thank you so much to all of those that are on this call right now. Over 160 people on this call. Family, please, if you don't understand how crucial this is, just hear hear it in my voice. You want to send this out to everybody that you have brought in this business personally. Personally. You can do that in a matter of 2 minutes, family. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I want you to pick your phone up. I want you to copy the link, copy the password, and let them know over 165 plus on the call. I need you on. I want you on. I care about your success. Copy, paste, and send that to everybody that you have brought in this opportunity, right? You got to show you care. You got to show that you want them to win. And sometimes we got to drag people to the water. But once they see how good it tastes, trust me, they're going to drink, family. Trust me. So let's go ahead and let's get started. 1 minute and 45 seconds. Do your best to send this out to as many people in your organization as you can, family. Excuses are tools of the incompetent. And trust me, we're bosses. We don't use them. Let's go. Let's do it.
Hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbing, like Batman and with Robin. This two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real wood up. Real wood up. If you ain't about that murder game, then shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get your pussy stuck up. When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Kept me down in MIA, and that heat game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet, like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block, bike on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that bull, the same that flop. I'm the same from Birch Street with them that braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And he hating on me, waiting on me. Still on that hood, my Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money at your friends turn to your enemies. And when this beef, I turn my enemies to memories. With them, they go for 40, ain't no 10 the key. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave you, they ain't done pretty. Gon' still my. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that dope boy when he first touched that. I'm gone. Woo!
All right, family. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get into it. Mr. Jerry, I'm going to pass it off to you, my brother. Take it away. I think we might be ready. 185 on the call, family. What you think? Could we get to 200? Let me unmute you real quick. Let me see it, Jerry. I already know what you're about to say. Could we get to 200? There we go. Talk to me, bro.
Absolutely. Remember,
Okay.
10-minute grace, you gave them 5. Look what the family did in 5. Family, let's get a major push, right? We know there's individuals on this call that's supposed to be on this call right now. I'm looking through, and I know I see a lot of family members personally on this call, but I know there's personally family members I'm looking at, and I know they're not on this call right now. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm personally going to be able to send a link out myself to make sure these individuals are getting on the call as well. So I'm going to be doing that as we speak and making sure I'm sending this link out as well, right? Because leaders lead from the front and the back, right, Mr. Goss?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right
we
here.
lead from the front and the back. So we have about
197. That was too easy, bro. That might have been too easy.
Let's go. It's 3 more, fam. We got 3 more to get. 3 more, 3 more, 3 more. Let's get it. Let's make it count. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. We're thinking big.
Absolutely.
Right? I love how we just woke up this morning and decided to have a wonderful call like this today, just thinking big. And I think we're at 200.
We are.
Right? Yes, can we get some fireballs in the
team.
chat? Let's get some fireballs in the chat. Let's blow up the chat box.
Absolutely. It's time.
Could everybody hear me and see me? How we feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling, fam? Talk to me in the chat. How we feeling? Feeling absolutely grateful. I'm blessed. The markets are open. Right? I can't complain. Right? So phenomenal. Now, I'm definitely feeling so fired up. I'm definitely always inspired. I'm grateful. Always an honor to be on this call with Mr. Goss, a mogul, somebody that has been, doing very extremely amazing in this opportunity. Just came back from Germany and has been traveling from, country to country, different, cities within the country, and has been impacting people on a day-to-day basis. And what this call is think bigger. Let's all drop that in the chat, right? Let's think big. I want everybody to really, I love you more, brother. Without you, I wouldn't be here, Lano. You know that, right? The educator, one and only, right? But family, I really want everybody to understand this call is thinking bigger, and really have your pens and papers out. I really want to be able to show you the notes that I actually wrote down today. This is not off the top. This is not a freestyle call. This is legit value that I'm gonna be giving you today, right? Just because I understand the like literally what I've been studying for the last, week, right? It's been very, very helpful, just personal development, and people need to understand in order for you to, become successful in any realm, you need to be personally developing. So to drop a one if you're ready and you're locked in, I want us to all understand this is a serious moment being on the Zoom call right now. There's 222, live people, real people that, bleeds, breathe, eats and sleep the same way we all do. So I want us to be able to take this, absolutely serious, right? Because I'm telling you, family, some of the information that's going to be provided today is going to allow you to actually change your life forever. And what I mean that I truly say that because I've been on that other side of the spectrum where people gave me information that gave me the ability to change my life as well, right? So first and foremost, family, do not take anything I say for granted today, and please really let it seep in and flow within, your mind and the wisdom that you're gonna get from this call. All right, so family, first and foremost, I'm excited to be here. And why is because the words at this moment is going to be able to impact you for the rest of your life. And why I say that is because after this Zoom call, you will have the ability to operate a way you never operated before. And why I say that is because with this information that I've written down is so powerful. And why did I say it's so powerful? Because family, really understand this, right? Majority of the people in this world don't even use 50% of their knowledge that they gain on a day-to-day basis, right? Really understand where I'm going. People wake up on a day-to-day basis without a schedule, without, any mindset, just really like a get up and go, right? They get told what to do. They get told exactly how to live the life that they, currently live right now. And understanding that you're in an opportunity that can now change the whole trajectory of your life. Drop a set if you truly believe that this opportunity could change your life forever, right? Because I know for a fact, there's people on this call that truly believe it can happen for them the same way I truly believe that it can happen for me, right? Because family, I want you to understand that this opportunity is not about the ability that, we all have. It's just simply about the greatness that we have inside of us. Once you could truly understand and lock in with the greatness that you have inside yourself, anything in life is possible, right? Do y'all truly understand where I'm going right now? Like, first and foremost, I just been personal developing and making me understand that in order for me to actually, do great in trading, do great in e-commerce, real estate and all these other great things, I need to first understand myself and understand everything else after. Let me know if that making sense. Because without you understanding yourself and how you operate as a person, you're not gonna thrive in nothing that you do. Like it's just the honest facts of the truth and why people don't succeed. Because you just assume to do certain things and not really understand yourself. It just doesn't make sense, right? So family, I want you to understand this. Doing things you never done before is what's going to allow you to achieve success. I know it's gonna feel uncomfortable, right? There's a lot of people on this call. Just drop a 7 if you're new. You've been in this business for only 30 days. I want to know exactly who I'm speaking to as well, right? If you haven't been in this business for more than 30 days, just drop a 7. And for all the family has been here longer, just drop some welcomes in the chat, right? Just drop some welcomes. And for those that, do not know who I am, my name is Rimpel. I'm currently 26 years old. I made multi 6 figures within the space, trading and building this business as well. And I want you to understand this opportunity holistically can change your life forever, just depending on the route you take and listening to the people that's mentoring you, which is me and Mr. Jaylin Goss, and also the educator of the whole entire platform, Delano Binder. So really understand who you have in your proximity and how you could be able to win if you just simply listen to the people that's in front of you on a day-to-day basis, right? So now, write this down. This is very important. Because we talked about doing things, right, that you've never done in your life before, that's going to be able to give you the success that you desire, right? Now, family, we have to start somewhere. I want you to write 3 things down that you desperately have that you want to get done before the end of the year. So just write 3 things down that you desperately want done before the end of this year. And I want you to think so deep, right? Because we're thinking big right now, right? Think about you not having a choice. There's no option, right? You will do whatever it takes, right, in order for you to be able to get it done. It doesn't matter if you're sacrificing sleep. It doesn't matter what you have to do. It can be life or death at this point. Let me know what you're going to do in order to get to what you want to do to make it happen. And these are the things I wrote down today, like specifically, write 3 things down that you desperately want to achieve before the year is done, right? You do not have no choice. Excuse me. You don't have no option, right? Do whatever it takes. Even if you don't rest, get the job done. depend on, even if it's a life or death situation, you doing whatever it takes in order for you to get what you desire. Write those 3 things down. Now, just drop a 1 in the chat after you wrote the first 3 things down that you desperately want for you to happen before the year is done. Because we thinking big today, right? Like, family, if y'all really been understanding, like, for the last couple of days, it's so crazy. I'm with my lady, and I'm really sitting here. Shout out to Hopkins from the Cayman Islands. I'm listening to I don't want to say it wrong, but Proverbs every morning. Believe it or not, like, I've been waking up and I'm listening to the audio of the Bible every day. And it's so crazy. Lano called me. He's like, "You listening to Proverbs, bro?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro." Like, I don't think people understand, like, when you want success, it's not about just the work that you put in, but you have to be connected with something. You know, it's not just, oh, you know, all these people that are wealthy in any realm, in any space, they talk about believing in something or someone, or it doesn't matter what you believe in, they believe in something. You have to find whatever you believe in, and, you know, obviously, you know, put the energy out in the world, because the energy will come back, right? So now, after we write down our 3 things, family, I want you to really think with me, because we're thinking big. I want you to think at a moment in your life, right, when you felt like enough was enough. Right now, like, really, really, really think. If you're not driving, I want you to close your eyes and really think. Think about a time in your life when you felt like enough was enough. Like, you know what? I can't, like, the life I'm living, I can't do this no more. Like, the way I'm waking up, you know, you probably have cockroaches in your houses, mice running around. You know, I remember those days growing up, because I had those growing up, and I decided I didn't want to live like that. You know, these are the things that I truly, you know, really thought about, you know, growing up. And, you know, I'm grateful that I have an opportunity. So I really want you to understand, you know, think about a point in your time in your life right now that, you know, you had enough, it was enough. Like, really think. Because I'm really sitting here and I'm really just telling you the things I've been thinking about. And you have to understand, when things are new to you, it's not supposed to be the same. Like, you got to think about it. I'm just now listening to Proverbs, and I don't expect to know everything about the Bible overnight. This is the thing, that I understand I'm not perfect. And that's where, you know, you got to just be real with yourself and understand, people, it's okay to make mistakes, but I understand I'm looking to just get it better every day. Right? I like, you feel me? Like, I'm just being honest, family. Like, you just got to be real with yourself first and foremost, because I understand I'm just getting better. So me understanding that, right? Because we talking about enough is enough, right? I want us to think at this moment. There's nobody or nothing that's stopping you in order for you to become successful. Nothing. The only thing that's really stopping you is you. The only thing. You want to know why? I'm going to be honest. And this is something that I'm learning from multiple successful people. I'm just putting it all in one right now. They're saying the only thing that's stopping you is you, right? Family, I want all of us to remember this exact date, right? Remember this exact date, this exact call, this exact time, exactly what's going on right now in your life, right? And when we come back a year from now, right? I want us to now look at those 3 things we wrote down on our paper. Those 3 things we put down on our paper. Write a date, a year, and a month next to those 3 things that you wrote down on your paper. And I'm gonna be honest, it could be realistic. Be very realistic. Like, it doesn't have to be, you know, within months. It could be a yearly goal. It could be a 6-month goal, a 3-month goal. Make it very realistic. Like, be honest with yourself, right? Be transparent with yourself. So me, I have my goals, and I'm gonna say it as well. But for the next 45 minutes, we're gonna be talking about the capability of hitting the next level. So the things that you wrote down now, your year, your date, your month, I want you to now write 3 people that you love next to your goals. So the 3 people that you love, it could be your moms, your dad, your sister, your kids, your loved ones. I want you to write those 3 goals next to it. I mean those 3 people names, excuse me, next to your goals. And there's a reason why I'm doing this. And I really want everybody to just focus and really think with me, because we thinking big today. I'm not just trying to, like, people know when I'm talking up. No, I need y'all to really think. It's a bigger picture to what's going on right now, right? This is why I'm taking my time for y'all to understand exactly what I've been studying, right? So family, put a year, a date, and a month. Give yourself a real solid time, right? Now, I want you to give your exact date. So me, I put, I'm so happy and grateful that I will be making $300,000 a month by September 24th, 2024. That is my goal. That is my goals. Everybody has their own goals. Write your realistic goals and just put it a year from now, right? A year from today will be September 24th, 2024. Let's all write these goals down. And just drop a 1 after you're done and you wrote, you know, your date, your year, and your month, right? Which should be September 24th, 2024, and you fill in the blanks. So my goal is I will be making $300,000 a month by September 24th, 2024. Right? So now next to your goals, you will have the 3 people, correct? Now, family, now I want you to think about how these goals will revolutionize these people's lives that you put the names next to. I'm gonna repeat that again, right? Now I want you to think about the goals that will revolutionize the people's lives that you wrote down on the paper. So those 3 people names that you wrote down, I want you to think about how these goals will change these people's lives forever. And I really want you to write it down. Like, really think. If you really say you love these people that you're talking about, really think about what I'm telling you right now. Because all these things I'm telling you, I really have it written down. Like, I'm gonna show you exactly my notes for today and exactly how I got all my goals written down. Exactly how I want my life to be. Because this is not a joke. Like, some of us may think, you know, certain things happen in life by an accident. I heard Mr. Goss kept telling me, yo, success has a formula. And I realized it because of the fact all the people that are successful at anything that they do, they talk about the same thing. They all talk about the same thing. So if you don't realize, it doesn't matter what field you in by now, that you could be successful if you follow the same rules, you got to make it make sense. Right? Because now, look, you know why I love this opportunity so much, family? Because of this. You see this opportunity, and I want y'all to drop this in the chat box. The doors are open. The doors are open. You know why the doors are open? Because in this opportunity, you don't get offended on your nationality. It doesn't matter what your skin tone is. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter if you're big or small. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter what. If you put the work in, if you put the work in, you get the payout. And that's what I have written down, right? Because I want you to understand, it's saying, and now we're talking about other opportunities. Do you know, an honest opinion, family, in different opportunities when it comes to how you look, how you speak, how you dress, you know, people judge you on that, and they don't think you're qualified for something called the job. Drop a 1 if you honestly know that. You know, just because of your skin tone or something, or how you speak, they say you're not qualified because you don't have something called a degree, just because of, oh, they have the same degree as you, but oh, this person is from this family, so they get picked and you don't. You know this is real things that happen in America, right? Or wherever at you in the world. It's a real thing. You know why I love this opportunity so much? Because anybody can win. It doesn't matter where you're from, what race, what. It matters about the work that they put in. So now I want us to really understand this part, right? Family. Drop a 1 in the chat when you know when you're going direct, it's gonna open the doors not only for yourself, but the people around the world, your family, your sisters, the people to your sideline, your downlines, people that don't even know you was inspired because they're looking at you doing it and they're thinking the same thing, like, you could do it. Why can I not do it? I know some of y'all is looking at me on this call like, how the hell I can't do it? What? Because I'm gonna be honest, if I was on the other side of the call once at a time, I would have been looking at the person on the other side like, there's no way in hell I can't do it. I see him doing it right now. Let me know in the chat box if y'all feel me. And you know what I love about this space? You don't gotta be perfect. I don't gotta fake how I talk. Like, I'm not gonna curse, I'm not gonna do certain things, but I don't gotta fake who I am. And that's where you gotta embrace what this opportunity has for you. Because now, guess what, family? Guess what? Because every day I wake up, I have to understand that I got lives that I will be affecting every day if I don't pick up the phones, if I don't stay up late night studying, if I don't book flights to go to other states, if I'm not listing products. Do you understand this all affects somebody else that is looking after you for the answers? Do y'all really do, like, are y'all really thinking that big? Let me know in the chat box. Are y'all really thinking that big? Everything that you do right now affects somebody else. Like, it thinks that I think so deep sometimes. Like, if Bryce Thompson did not make the decision, all of us on this call probably would not be here right now. If Jaylin Goss decided not to join this business right now, a lot of people would not be on this call right now. We have Delano Bender, we have Mar, we have Jess, we have my beautiful wife, woman there. We have, who else? We got so much other individuals. Maurice, we got Cash, we got family, we got Treasure, we got Tanisha, we got, just drop some flames to yourself because you got everyone that could do it themselves as well. But now you got to really ask yourself, in all honesty, are you going to do whatever it takes? Because, family, I'm telling you, like, it's cool to inspire, but I'm more of a dedication type of person. Like, I'm more of I'm dedicated to what I do. Like, I don't, like, family, I don't motivate. Like, you know, motivation dies out. The things that me and Jaylin does, we inspire and dedicate. It's a dedication thing. It's different. You know, when you dedicate it to something, you would never fail on it. You would never give up on it. It's a big difference. I'm telling you, because, family, look, because we got things that we writing down, and I know we got Mr. Goss coming next. So I just want to go through the rest of these things before, you know, I pass it over. So, family, the next thing is, the reason why people start and stop is because their goals are not meaningful enough. I need you to write that down. The reason why people start and stop, they start and stop because their goals are not meaningful enough. I know for a fact, when the person brought you into this opportunity, they asked you what your goals and aspirations are. They asked you, what did you want out of life? What more did you want? Because they know for a fact this opportunity can allow you to do. Now you need to really ask yourself, and shout out Demo. I see him working. He's at work chefing up burgers right now with an AirPod in his ears, thinking about how he know he's not going to work there no more because he's hearing information that could change his life forever. Really understand, because I'm telling y'all, some may take it serious, some may wouldn't. but some is gonna still live the same life they currently live, and I know I wouldn't. That's for certain. I'll tell you that much. Right? Because now, guess what, family? The reason why people start and stop is because there's something that their goals, that they're not understanding, that their goals is gonna hurt somebody. They don't understand if they quit their goals, they think nothing is gonna change. And they don't understand if they quit, it's not that deep. Like, they don't think it's that deep. Like, they don't think when they quit on their goals, it's not hurting nobody. Like, they don't think that when they quit on their goals, it's hurting their future kid that wasn't even born yet. Like, do y'all know how big, like, do y'all think how deep, like, family, do you know, these are the things that I think about. Like, you know, I think about 10 years from now when I have my family, my multi-mega mansion house. Like, do you understand? Like, I'm like my screen, I'm gonna show y'all my house that I'm gonna live in. My crib is no less than 40, 50 million. Like, and I'm buying that all cash. Like, I'm telling you, all my life, God be my witness. He knows that I'm gonna do it. It's the facts. But I'm telling you, you gotta believe in yourself the way I do. Like, I believe so much, is like I know for a fact I'm gonna do it. I know other people on this call is looking at me like, nah, he's for certain. Yeah, I'm serious. What? Because now what, family? I want you to understand this. Speak to people that's gonna hold you accountable. So you know those 3 names that you wrote down? I need you to pick one person that you could call in your life that you truly love and care about as well. And I want you to tell them 3 things that you wrote down. And I want you to be very, very specific. The 3 things you're going to tell them are the month that you're trying to achieve your goal and why you're trying to achieve the goal and what you're doing it for. Drop a 1 if you've written that down. So I'm going to say that again. For the 3 things that you've written down, I want you to find somebody that's going to hold you accountable. After this call, you're going to call that person and you're going to tell them the 3 things that you desire to do in your life. Right? You're going to put a month. You're going to give them the month, year, the date, and why, and why you're doing it and who you're doing it for. Everything I'm telling you, I have it written down, and I'm going to tell you, like, I have it for my mother, my loved ones, my family, the people that I truly care about, that wish only great things for me, and I wish for them as well, and I will help them to the top. That's exactly what I have written down for my goals, for my loved ones, and my peoples that genuinely care for me, for myself, and not for what I'm gonna have in the future. Is everybody understanding that? Right? So look, the next thing is, after you identify that person, you're going to give them a call. Now, the next thing is, family, find out what you're doing it for. Me, I'm not going crown diamond in this opportunity, which is $1 million a month, because I'm doing it for my mother. I have my own, you have your own. You write down exactly who you're doing it for. I put exactly like this. I'm not going to go crown diamond for me. I'm going to do it for my mother. These are my whys. These are the reason why I am so dedicated to my goals every single day. So I know my why is so important to me. It don't matter what's going on. I'm going to make sure my mother doesn't ever have to go through anything in life because of my efforts. Right? So now the next thing, I got like 3 more things and I'm going to pass it over to Mr. Goss. So I said this. I'm trying to tell you the reason why you're not doing the certain things, because it's not that you don't know what it takes to do or you don't have the ability to do it. It's just that your meaning is not strong enough. You're not putting in enough value. You're not putting enough skin in it. Like, you're playing around with so much, like, you're playing around with your goals so much that, you know, you feel like you have nothing to lose. Like, You don't have nothing, you know, that you're willing to give up. Like, I'm telling you, family, you have to put yourself in a scenario where it doesn't matter, you know, what's going on. You're not willing, you're willing to not lose everything because you know this is the only thing that's gonna make it work for your life. I'm gonna say that again because there's so much that I have written down, and I'm gonna show y'all exactly how much notes I really took for this cause. Like, I had to really skip through some of them because I know Mr. Goss has to speak. But family, really understand, I said, people play around with their goals so much because they feel like they have nothing to lose. It's not like you don't have nothing to lose, but what I'm telling you is that you got to put yourself in a scenario where if it does not work, there's no such thing as making it not work, because if you do not make it work, you have everything to lose. Like, there's nothing, like, family, I want you to understand, if there's this, there's only this. I don't have nothing else. Like, I have no option B. My option A can only work for me. Like, this is my option A. Some of y'all think option B and C, that means your option A wasn't gonna work in the first place. Like, do y'all understand that? Because if you have option B and C, you know your option A was never gonna work. You already had something that's called doubt in your mind that you wasn't gonna win. Drop a 7 if this is making a like clear sense right now. Like, y'all gonna get one of those calls when some of y'all don't, y'all gonna get the calls when it's straight off the brain and I understand everything I'm saying, but right now I feel like y'all need to feel me on this one. Like, y'all need to really understand right now, a lot of people is not putting enough value in what they're doing, which means they're not looking at the charts. They're not looking at, listing enough products. Some of y'all not picking up the phones to impact another life. You got to think about how you got here in the first place. Think about that. Really think about that. How did you get here in the first place? You know somebody had to put you on? Like, do you know that? Like, really think about that. The only way you got on this call because somebody had to put you on. So why not put somebody else on so they can feel just like you? Because when you're making them dollars, when you're making them sales, when you're making all these great things, why don't you make somebody else feel that same way? Come on now. Because I know what it feels like to withdraw a lot of money from this opportunity, and my mentor does as well. And guess what my mentor has done for me? He put me in position. What you think I do for other people now? I put them in position. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. Putting people in position to win. Right? So, family, I really don't want to say too much, right? I feel like I'm done. Because I'm gonna leave this right here with this, right? Before I pass it over to Mr. Goss. If you put in 120% of value in it, 120% of meaning in it, and you get 120% of accountability on it every day, your goals will happen. I'm gonna say that one more time before I pass it over. If you put 120% of value in it, 120% of meaning in it, and you get 120% of accountability on it every day, your goals will happen. It will happen. But I'm gonna be honest, the accountability part, I'm just accountable for myself. I'm gonna be honest. That's just me. Not everybody's like that. You may need an accountability partner to keep you in check, and that's okay, because some people may need that. But I'm telling you this. When you look at your who you wrote down on that paper today, like when you look at them and you see, like me, I got my mother, my sister, my wife, I got certain things written down on my paper. You need to know what you got going on in your life. And you need to make sure that you stick to that and make sure every single day you're going to work towards making that happen. Because they got people in this world that's thinking like how successful people think, and guess what? They got it done. It don't matter where they came from. Third world countries, this and that and that. Listen, they make it happen. And I know Mr. Goss is going to talk about it in Europe, right? Mr. Goss, are you ready? I know he's gonna talk about it in Europe. It's an individual that, has been a pleasure to watch him, work. You know what I'm saying? He works days and works day and out. I already know what he's about to come on this call and spaz. Think about it. He just flew in from Europe yesterday. The time difference is a big difference because I was just in France probably like a month and a half ago. I know what it feels like. We ain't made family. We're doing this. We're using the travel portal. We getting discounts. Like family, we really being products of the products. So, Mr. Goss, are you here, Mr. Goss? Let me see. Can you raise your hands, Mr. Goss? All right, I think I see you. Hold on.
Here we go.
Perfect.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay,
All
my
good?
brother. Absolutely. Shots of fireballs for my brother, fam. Let's do it. Take it over, Jay.
Thank you, my brother. First of all, family, let's go ahead and drop some JRs in the chat for the one and only, right? Mr. J. Rimpel. Let's drop some JRs in the chat. Thank you so much, my brother. First of all, he over here spitting game right now. He's over here giving game. And what I love the most is that this dude is not scared to grow. He is hands down probably the #1 enroller in the company. And I told him, I said, Jerry, bro, you one of the hardest workers I know, man. I said, yo, you work like it's up to you all the time. But now you got to pray like it's up to God, right? Now you got to go ahead and make sure you get in your personal development bag as well. And what is this dude doing? He's not saying, oh, Jay, nah, bro, I'm about to hit director, bro. What you talking about? I'm not listening to that. I'm about to hit director, bro. I'm inching up on it. Why am I even doing this? No. He says no, right? Didn't even tell me he was doing it. I come back from Germany. I get on the call with him, and all I hear in the back is, you gotta want it. You gotta feel it. And I'm like, yo, what is that? I'm like, I know he's not listening to personal development. And family, it's hitting him. And if it can hit somebody of his stature, it's to hit every one of us. Every one of us. If he feels the need to grow and change more after enrolling 100 people and making multiple six figures in this industry before, if he still feels the need to change, family, put an I in the chat if you have to feel the need to change. Put an I in the chat if you know for a fact that has to be you. We have to continue to evolve. We have to continue to get better. And Jerry, bro, for you just being the leader that you are and still wanting to get better and still being humble enough to learn, thank you. Because it's like, yo, you're going to be one of the first major testimonies, right, coming out of this organization. So for that, I'm grateful, bro, just to simply watch, right? Just to simply watch in awe. And family, just like Jerry, I got some notes too. I'm fired up. I have a burning desire. If I could pour my heart out and show you what it looks like, it's pumping at a fast rate and it's on fire right now. Honestly. So before I get into it, before I pour my heart out, for all of those who don't know me, my full name is Jaylin Goss. I'm 25 years old, right? Been in entrepreneurship for about 5 years now, right? Helped start an amazing organization named SBC, Supreme Billionaires Club. And we have partnered with One House Global and G-Food to really take this thing over, right? We are the company, right? We are the organization. I'm just going to be honest with you. If you don't know it yet, you will soon realize that you are a part of the greatest organization to ever build in this industry. If you have not realized it yet, right? You're a part of the fastest, the most talented, the most successful, and the most handsome and beautiful organization on this planet within this industry. It is in the papers. You can look it up. You can go back on the numbers. You can look up sales. You can do whatever you want. And when you talk about success, and when you talk about some of the people that we've watched literally start their careers through this opportunity, We are the best, family. So, family, let's go ahead and drop some love in the chat just for us. Shout out to us. Shout out to us. Big us. Right? Just drop some love in the chat because you got to understand there's pride behind this. And the pride is what fuels us. We're prideful to be a part of opportunities and communities like this. So therefore, we don't take it for granted. But if you don't know what you're a part of, if you think you're just in some regular friend group, you know, you're not going to take advantage of this. Every time you go in our SBC chat, what do you see? Somebody making money, somebody congratulating somebody, a new member coming in and believing in the business. Yes or no in the chat, were you a part of any group chat like that before you joined this opportunity? Were you a part of any group chat that bigged you up? Come on, family. Your group chat is talking about who's ugly and fat. Let's be honest. Your group chat is talking about who's the next celebrity and who's making money in social media, right? I know it. My group chats are terrible. That's why I'm out of all of them. All of them are muted because none of them is talking about money. It's all about gossip and drama and no success. Let's be honest here. So when we really realize and say, wow, I'm in a situation where if I can put myself on the same frequency as these people that I'm in this chat with, I have the chance at doing some life-changing things. Drop a 1 in the chat if you truly believe in that. Belief it means a lot. It holds a lot of weight. Belief takes you there. Belief allows you to get up and want and work towards things. Without belief, you don't do. Right? I guarantee you right now, if I told you, matter of fact, if I told most students, when they start in college, yo, for you to graduate in college, you have to get a 4.0 GPA every semester. So if you don't get a 4.0, you're not graduating. What will most people do? They won't even start. They won't start. Why? 4.0. 4.0. I got a 2.5. I'm in high school. Ain't no way I'm gonna get a 4.0 in college. 4.0. 4.0. Do you see where I'm going with this? They don't even, if you don't believe that you can complete the mission, you're never going to start. So belief in yourself is everything. But hold on, let's take a step back, right? You know, we like to hit the announcements first because I'm in it right now. I'm in a different bag. I'm in a bag right now. And bear with me, right? I'm gonna hold my composure. But first and foremost, let's welcome all new members to the organization and family. If you are new, we haven't been on a call right together in about a week and a half. If you've been in this, if you are 14 days or newer in this space, go ahead and drop your name in the chat. Go ahead and drop your name in the chat. Trust me, we ain't gonna pick on you, right? We're gonna shout you out. Gabrielle, welcome. Let's find a name, family, and let's welcome these amazing individuals. Let's find a name and let's welcome them personally, right? This is what it's all about. This is absolutely what it's all about. First of all, thank you so much for making the decision. And I'm only thanking you for yourself, not for me and not for anybody else, right? And I want you to thank yourself, right? Because the future you is going to thank the person you are today. Although the future you is not going to recognize who you are today, they will still thank them. They will still thank her, right? Truly remember that. I'm 25 years old. I've made multi-millions in this space. I started back when I was 21. A naive, young, crazy individual, right? Crazy young adult, just shooting for the moon, shooting for the moon. Family, sometimes you got to be crazy. Sometimes you got to think you're worth $1 billion. Sometimes you got to think that, you can retire your parents. Sometimes you got to think that because it can actually happen. It can actually happen. And so the fact that you made the decision to get started in something that can change your life, that shows that you have at least that much belief in yourself. And that's a major start. So welcome to you, right? Now, let's go ahead and let's congratulate all of the individuals that have made money within the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even month in this business. Drop a money bag emoji if you've made money trading. Maybe a money sign if you don't have emojis. If you made money trading with our amazing educator, Mr. Delano Bender, or any of our other individuals on our private session, drop some money bag emojis. And family, if you did not make money trading yet, or trading isn't your groove, maybe you're into other things, what we got, congratulate them. Can you congratulate them? Say congrats. Especially if you want to make that money. You always have to congratulate somebody doing better than you for you to be doing better than somebody else. Trust me when I say this. Always lift somebody up, and by default, you will be lifted yourself. So congratulate a winner. Congratulate somebody that's doing and put the work in, right? They're doing their thing. Trust me, as long as you put the work in and give this enough time, we will be congratulating you as well. Right now, for those who have sold some product with e-commerce and getting better and better every day, maybe let's drop, I don't know, some more money bag emojis in the chat, right? For those that have made money with e-commerce, let's go. And let's congratulate these individuals. Congratulations. A lot of success. This is where it all starts, family. The reason I get on every call that you see me on and I'm yelling and my veins are popping out my neck is because we're making money. That's really why. It's because I know where we're going. You might not know, but I guarantee you I can tell your future faster than you can right now. I can tell you your future faster than you can right now, family. Only for a short amount of time, though. Right? Because you'll start realizing what's going on very soon. So congratulations. And last but not least, right? Anybody in here hit a new level as of recent? Anybody in here educate some people, bring people in this business, and have now created residual income for themselves, right? Go ahead and drop a me in the chat. Go ahead and drop a me in the chat, right? And let's congratulate these individuals. Wow. And matter of fact, let us know what level you hit, family. Right? Brand new. Let us know what level you hit. Right? Let's do it. And that's crazy because he said the line cook right now, that's in the camera, Jerry, who you was shouting out, that's actually my brother. I'm looking like, is this my brother? Debo, bro, what up? Come on, locked in right now. Shout out to you, bro. So look, let's go in the chat because I want to see who's doing it, right? I want to see who's doing it. Congratulations, Bernard, on Elite One, right? Congratulations, Leah. Let's go on Elite One. Congratulations, Brittany, on Elite One. Congratulations, Alexis, on 777. Let's go, right? We got any more missing? Any more missing? Let's do it. All good, all good, all good. Congratulations to all of y'all, family. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. As some of you all might know, I was in Germany, right? The last week, first time ever in Germany. Very exciting, very eye-opening, and it is truly the reason that this call is titled Think Big. Man. If I would have told you that I would have known 4 years ago that I would be in Germany, traveling city to city with packed out events of people who are ready to get started, not even in the business, right? If I would have told you I was going to Germany, talking to people about impacting their life, if I would have told you that, I was lying, okay? I would be lying. 4 years ago, I had no idea that I would be in Germany going city to city, impacting lives. So what should that tell each and every one of us on this call? Think bigger. Think bigger. Family, this opportunity can take us so much further than what's in our comprehension. You might not realize it, but you might meet somebody in this business. It might not even be about the levels you hit. It might not be even about the money you make trading or in e-commerce or the money you save from financial literacy or money you make in real estate. It might be the people you meet that take you far. It might be you connecting with somebody and starting a business through this opportunity, right? Trust me. I want you to think so much bigger here, right? I want you to understand that you are building your platform through this business. A lot of us don't have the pleasure of just starting out with a platform. Any one of y'all had the pleasure of your dad or your mom, having a platform, and now you're just, you're just successful and people know you and you have value just from being born? And anybody in here like that? Because I know for a fact I'm very far from that, right? I had no platform in this space. And family, in life, a platform is really the only thing that matters when it comes to success. How do I know this? I see people in social media, and this ain't even shade, of course. It's just realization. It's really, I'm in awe. But I see people in social media get clout from being somebody's spouse or being somebody's business partner or whatever the case is, and get clout through them, and now they have a following, and they go out and they get paid $10,000 just to speak at an engagement for who they are. They go out and they get to go to a party and get paid $30,000 just to walk in because of their face card. Right? They're LeBron, right? They're LeBron James's friend from childhood, and they get opportunities where they're making multi-millions living in Beverly Hills. Right? It's crazy what people do with platforms. So I'm telling you this to say, family, this is where we build our own personal brand. This is where we impact people so we can get on the radar, right? So we can get on the radar and let people know the value we have, build up that value, build up that trust, to then in the future, start our own brand in whatever we admire, and already have a following that is willing and ready to buy it. Drop a 1 in the chat if this is making sense. I'm helping you think bigger, because right now you might be thinking about trading. You might be thinking about e-commerce. You might be like, man, I'm just trying to make $10,000 a month every month, trading consistent. Respect, but think bigger. Think bigger. Realize that this has an end goal, and you must write that end goal down in order to hit it. Right? Jerry had you writing some things down. Family, let me tell you right now. Mine is laminated. Here it goes. I am so happy and grateful now that I live in the best Malibu neighborhood. My views are from the hilltops that overlook the beautiful Pacific Ocean and the view of the city. My home sits very high, and I feel like I live amongst the mountains around me. I have a beautiful family of 4 kids at the moment that I lead with my beautiful wife. At this moment, I don't even have kids. My kids go to the best schools. We are very blessed and live extremely well. I have a chef for all my meals. I have 4 security guards. I own 20 cars that I house in my 25-car garage. I am worth upwards of $100 million, and I am on a guaranteed pace to achieving a net worth of $1 billion. My family and friends all live around me, and we see and enjoy each other very often. My kids have a great village to grow up within. I drive myself sometimes, and other times my chauffeur drives me. We vacation frequently and shop. We spend with great budgeting and have a great generational wealth plan in effect. We have no debt that we didn't strategically plan for. All of my assets are doing well. God is extremely prevalent in our lives, and we frequent our church. We give often and do many community outreach events all over. We are a giving family. I see all sides of my family often. I fly them around in jets and with great luxury. My mental is so sturdy and positive. I only attract positive forces in my life. I don't believe in defeat. I don't accept failure. I am constantly growing and becoming a better man. I eat well and take care of myself and everyone around me health-wise. We have the best health insurance and plans the private market has to offer. I have an amazing networking business and so many other successful businesses. I am a fashion staple and creative genius. My brand will continue to grow forever. I will never stop following God. I am the happiest I have ever been, and only getting happier due to my gratefulness for life and how strong I believe and follow Jesus Christ. Like, stop playing with it. Stop playing with it. Family, there's no way you can beat me. Let me tell you something. If you're in my lane, no, it's not happening, because you're not willing to do these things. You're not willing to read this out loud once in the morning when you wake up and once at night when you go to sleep. You're not confident enough in yourself to read this in front of a group of 200-300 people. You might not even be confident enough to write it. Let me tell you something. Life is too short to be playing small ball. We need all the time in the world to get rich, family. We have to start now. And yes, I know for a fact he's feeling me right now because I'm yelling through the phone. But what happens when I'm not there? What happens when the motivation is gone? Can you light the flame in yourself and keep it going? Tell me right now. Or does somebody have to keep being on your ass every day? Get up, do this, go hard. You need to want it. No, family, you will fail like that. You will fail like that, relying on another human being to help free you and your family. Who is it on, family? Who is it on? Who is your success based on? You got to understand, the motivation has to be within you. You have to be able to be by yourself and feel a tingle in your heart telling you, I'm not working hard enough. And you get your butt up and get in front of that desk and you start working. And family, I'm not telling you to work just to be workers. I'm not telling you to work to become to program yourself to be a worker. What? Nobody on this call is a worker. But in order to be the boss, you have to work first. Or to lead, you have to follow and apply. You got to understand this. Think bigger. See, first of all, who is that? Miss Gabrielle? Thank you. I'm thinking bigger. Telling me I'm like Eric Worre. You know this at this point. Didn't know it a couple years ago. Trust me. Eric Worre, excuse me, not Eric Worre. I'm over here thinking somebody else. Eric Thomas, right? Said I'm like Eric Thomas. I appreciate that, right? I can guarantee you, I can get on that stage and do way more than Eric Thomas can ever do. Trust me, right? I just haven't done it yet. You just haven't seen me in that avenue, in that arena yet. You got to talk like that. You got to know, family, nobody can have more confidence in you than you have in yourself. Shit. When you tell me, I smile a little more, but I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of doing. What got to this point without knowing who I am capable of being? And you're not going to get to where you want to be. You're who you are today forever. So it don't matter with your job. It don't matter what the boss doing to you right now or saying to you. Think big. Somebody might have told you you can't do it. Think big. Somebody might have told you you don't have it. You don't have enough of it. You're not smart enough. Think big. You don't even need a degree for this. I might be the only one with one that has made millions. Trust me, everybody else dropped out. Only reason I passed was because it was my senior year and my professors saw me going so hard in entrepreneurship, they passed me and I had not went to one class that whole year. Think big. And family, we worried about the small things right now. We worried about hanging out with friends. We worried about, you know what I'm saying, having fun right now. Save it. Save it. Because there's so much more out there for you, right? So let's talk about it, right? So I'm in Germany, okay? I'm not going to be long at all, trust me. But I'm in Germany, and I'm just like, yo, what the heck? I loved it because I did not speak the language, so I was able to really just take in moments. I was able to take in moments. And when I'm watching these guys around me, all of the amazing leaders, these guys and these women hustling, I'm hearing them on the phone talking in German, closing deals. I'm hearing them on the phone in German, talking to their team about making more money. They're doing the presentation at all these events in Germany, and I'm sitting there and I'm watching, and I'm like, yo, how in the world did this happen? How did we get connected? How are we doing business together? And it's only for the simple fact That family, sometimes you got to run, not even knowing where you're going, but knowing it's so great that you can't even comprehend it. You can't even comprehend it. You won't believe it if God showed you. 5 years from now, if God shows you your life, you wouldn't believe it. You would say, that's a lie. That ain't me. That's a lie. That ain't me. What? I work here. I do this. My kids at this school. My kids have these clothes. This is the food we eat today. Family, you trust me. Trust me when I say nothing is too big for us. Trust me when I say there's going to be somebody on this call that travels to way more countries and impacts way more lives than I ever will. Put a me in the chat if you know for a fact it's you. There's somebody on this call that will kill Germany way better than I do. There's somebody on this call that will go to Portugal, Spain, France. There's somebody on this call that will go to Austria and will have an event of over 1,000 people and be talking about financial literacy and freeing people. Think bigger, right? And outside of that, right? While I was in Germany, you know what I thought about? I'm over here, I'm watching some stories because my timing is all messed up. So when people sleep, I'm up. When they up, I'm asleep. So I'm watching some stories, right? When everybody was asleep. And I'm looking. And I'm like, all of the people that I associated myself with outside of the people that that joined this business, everybody I associated myself with back in high school, elementary, whatever. I'm watching them all settle in to real jobs. I'm watching them all settle in. It's scary. Like I'm 25. I think it's like right now, it's like I'm literally watching it. Like I'm seeing firefighters. I'm seeing cops. My man Luke laughing. I'm being honest, Luke. And turn your camera on. I love interacting with people, family. If you comfortable, turn your camera on. This is a real joint. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm looking at. Oh damn, a lot of cameras. Okay, thank you. So I'm looking like, man, there's people being teachers, right? Are y'all seeing this? Nurses, all of these very respectable but real like career jobs. They ain't working at CVS no more. Right? They ain't at McDonald's. They settled it in at McDonald's. You understand what I'm saying? Family, am I lying? Let me know. Because if I'm not, give me some jobs that you watching your friends settle into. I'm talking like they getting real comfortable, like they're going to be here for a minute. And I'm just looking like, last year, you wanted a Bentley, dude. Last year you told me you wanted to match my Bentley. Bro. Okay. I'm just going to ignore it. Like, bro, 2 years ago, you told me you wanted to start up your own nonprofit. How are you going to do that living check to check? And I'm watching people's dreams die. They're dying. They're dying. Because everything that they told me, I know something, I'm going to the league. Oh, that's dead. And they like, since I'm not going to the league, guess I ain't making the league money. How crazy could you be? I'm making league money. I ain't got no jump shot. Right? Somebody's telling me, oh yeah, I'm about to do this, I'm doing that, man. I'm never working. I got friends. Any of y'all got friends I'm never working a real job. I'm not job. They got an apron on today. That seemed real to me. Family, why am I bringing this up right now? Because it's getting real. It's almost like you got to make a decision now. Are you going to be regular or are you going to freaking try to live or die trying? It's only two ways in this life. You only got two ways. And right now, we're watching so many people choose the regular route. It's crazy. It's crazy. So if you want to win right now, you have to really make a decision, and not only make a decision, but you gotta work. You gotta work, man. Be honest with yourself. Ask yourself, why are you not working to full capacity? Why? Ask yourself right now, like, I got a lot of cameras on. Ask yourself out loud, why am I being so lazy? Say it. Say it. Say it. Because I know you are. I know, trust me. Especially, I see a lot of people on here. You should be making a lot more money than you're making right now. Shake your head, yes, if that's true. Like, it's not, you know, some of us have already passed the goal dates that we set. Do you know what happens when you continue to accept failure? It becomes the norm. How many dates have you said, oh, I'm going to hit the level on this Sunday. I'm going to hit the level on that Sunday. Oh, I'm going to secure it. What's today? Here comes Sunday, roll right back around. And you on the same BS. That shows that you don't want it as bad as you say you do. And that's okay. Just at the end of the day, don't blame nobody else for you not making it. If that's what you want. If that's what you want. Because yes or no in the chat, are we creating success stories here? Are people making money here? Yes. And we talk about this all the time, family. If you see somebody else doing what you are doing right now at a high level, do not for 1 second that you cannot do it too. It kills me when I hear people look on social media like, damn, man, they living the best life, man. Damn, I wish my life could be. What are you talking about? That is your life. What are you talking about? You're admiring too much. You're looking up to people too much. This is your reality. When are they going to look up to you? When do we get to go on your social media and get inspired? Or are you making excuses for yourself? I work a job. I don't have time. That's a damn lie. I had 2 jobs. I was a full-time college student. Not to go to school, but guess what? Sometimes you got to take things off your plate to add more. Sometimes you got to not just choose to not do what everybody else is doing. It's boring. Tell me what everybody else is doing, family, and tell me if you want everybody else's results. I'll tell you how many people are in the middle class. I'll tell you how many people are in the lower class. I'll tell you what % of people are in the upper class. I'll tell you where to follow. Tell me right now. Right? I need you to understand this. You follow what everybody in the world is doing, you're going to have the average results that everybody in the world has. What is everybody in the world doing, family? I'll tell you, because it's the first thing somebody taught you. It's the first thing your mom taught you. It's the first thing our dads taught us. It's the first thing anybody that you looked up to taught you. It's what society taught us. It's crazy because out of the country, it's not even the same. It's different. I asked them, oh, how many of y'all went to college? I'm damn, nobody, they're choosing a different route. I think we got a disadvantage in the States because what do they tell us to do? What do they tell us to do, family? You know it. And family, the moment we start singing in harmony, I want you to start realizing something. What do they tell us? Go to school, get good grades. Then when you get good grades, go to college, get into a good college. Then everything from there should just be sweet, right? You in a good college, spending $80,000 a year, get good grades in that college now. And then what? Make sure you go to the job fair. Anybody went to the job fair before? I've been to plenty. It took me to the 5th time to realize, man, I'm out of here. A job fair? This is crazy. That is mental defeat on the biggest scale. A job fair. Wake up. And then what? Get a good job. What do they say out there? Keep working your way up. Work hard. Then you could be the manager. Then maybe the district manager. Then maybe you can keep going up from there. Wake up. There's people out there not doing half of these things, taking care of their family. Do you want a doctor degree or do you want a family doctor? Anybody know what a family doctor is, by the way? I might be thinking too big. Anybody know what a family doctor is? I'm talking about somebody get a cold. Ring, ring. Hey, yo, pull up. My daughter is coughing. Pull up. Come check her out at my house. I'm telling you, think big. Think big. Couple more points. Family, at this point, does everybody understand the importance of impacting others? Does everybody understand it? I mean, even if you haven't done it yet, maybe you're new, you're trying to get results for yourself. Have you looked in the chat and saw the value of impacting others? Have you seen it? Matter of fact, I'm gonna help you answer that question. Just think about yourself. Like Jerry said, we all got introduced to this by somebody, right? Right? See, ain't none of us self-made in here. I love that. Nobody's self-made. I don't like when people say, I'm self-made. Come on, you're not self-made. It takes people to build up others, you know? It takes somebody to put you on and show you the ropes. It takes a team, for sure. So you see the value in this. Family, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this the most straight up. I'm gonna tell you this because I care, and this might rub somebody the wrong way, but I know for a fact it's gonna rub somebody the right way, and that's the person that I'm thinking about. It does not, for me right now, I'm so confident in what we have going on. It does not matter the results you have yet. It does not matter your experience here. It doesn't matter if you've brought people in the business yet or not, right? I want to tell you this right now. Your goal in this should be to truly impact as many lives as you can. I'm gonna give you 2 reasons. Somebody ain't gonna want to hear this. It's gonna make you a lot of damn money. That's the first reason. That's the first reason. Second reason, the people that you bring in the business are going to be happy you brought them in the business. When you start making that money, they're going to be the ones congratulating you. I want you to ask yourself right now, I'm only a logical thinker. If the person that is basically paying for me to make money is congratulating me on making more money, help me understand where we're going wrong here. It must be some dynamic in there where they're happy that I'm making more money because I've changed their life in some way or form, right? First mentally, then financially, then emotionally, and probably so many other things, physically. Family, we're making a shit ton of money to be able to help change other people's lives in the most positive way possible. We ain't selling drugs to people. Do you understand? We're not putting people on scams. This ain't no PPP loan congregation. We're not cracking nobody's cards. Do you know how many people go out there and do that every day, prideful as a mug? I'm talking about happy as mess. And do you know that the people they do it to, they think they getting value. Ain't that shit crazy? I'm talking about somebody does something to your credit card where now you are in the bureau forever, and they even think they getting value. Family, we're really giving people wealth. What do you think that type of value is? No, really think about it. No, really think about it. I know people right now. I'm not too far removed from the stupid stuff that goes on in reality, right? I'm definitely a businessman, but I know what's still going on. I can tell you right now, it's somebody that's happy that somebody is scamming their own bank account. They're going to be happy when that money drops and they get paid. They're going to say, yo, thank you so much. Bank gone. Can't open another one. They like, thank you so much. Yo, they think that's impact. Do you understand what I'm saying? Family, put in the chat easy. What we're doing is easy. Are you kidding? We're giving people skills that nobody can ever take away from them. You can't fire nobody from trading. You can't fire nobody from e-commerce. You can't fire me. I'm my own broker. How are you gonna fire me? I sell my own houses. Do you understand what's going on? So family, it does not matter if you came in here like, you know what? I'm just only gonna do this for myself. No, please just trust me. You will thank me in the future. Go start impacting people. I just went to Germany and these people are like, Jay, how do I wanna pay for your mentorship. I pay $150 a month forever. But Jay, how do I, trust me when I'm telling you, you are not, you are the catch, family. When you go tell somebody about this business, you just have to get good enough at helping them understand you are the catch. You will very fast start to realize that you are holding the value. You have the ball in your court. Their lives are going to change way more than them joining and changing your life. Trust me. Trust me. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I have never had a problem with somebody coming in this organization and telling me this don't work. I've never had that problem. You might have 1 or 2 people who don't work themselves, who blame the system, but I can guarantee you right now, if you wake up and you realize what's going on, you will win. You will win. And take that with me. And it's so easy for me to tell people about this business, family, because I know the impact behind it. So drop a yes in the chat if you want to start making $10,000 a month just from showing people how to get rich, just from showing people how to believe in themselves, right? Drop a yes in the chat if you want to start making weekly income, because that's what it is. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know, but they paying a lot of money every Friday to help your people, to do something that you would do for free. My family is in this business for free. And you're telling me you're gonna pay me? And my family want me to get paid? Wow. This is great. So let me show you something real quick. I'm actually gonna show you what we're headed towards, because you might not know. Right? And when I show you this, drop a 1 in the chat if this is your first time seeing it. Drop a 1 in the chat if this is your first time seeing what I'm showing you right now. I can see the chat box. I really want to know, because this is beautiful. So, how do I open this thing up? There we go. Wow, look at all. Wow. Wow, look at all these ones, family. So family, if you don't know what this is, what does this look like? Tell me right now, just off the rip, you can be wrong. What does this look like? Whatever you're looking at right now, what is it? Okay, it's a pay chart. Yeah, money. Yeah, yes. Good money. Okay, comp plan, the blueprint, bankroll, beauty. I love this. I'm loving this. Family, I'm so open to talking about this because I know what's going on, family. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I didn't have confidence in what we were doing, I would hide this from you. Because I don't want some of y'all to think, oh, they just want us to bring people in this business. Oh, they just want us to, oh, nah. If I wasn't confident, I wouldn't bring this up. But I know for a fact where my heart is. And I know for a fact the lives I've changed and how many moms and dads have called me and texted me and have thanked me for helping their kids and helping them in return, right? So I'm not scared to show you this. This right here is the pay scale, right, of when you start impacting people, right? When you start bringing people in the business and start changing their lives one by one. This is a way for you to make another stream of income outside of the money you're making trading and the money that you're making in e-commerce. Drop a 1 in the chat if you're ready to add another stream of income. Drop a 1 in the chat. You're making money trading. You're making money with e-commerce. Drop a 1 if you want a bigger trading account. Drop a 1 if you want more e-commerce stores, right? Because them costs, right? I know for a fact, if you try to get one of them paid joints, $200 a month, $300 a month, you need capital. And that's what this gives you, family. My blueprint coming in here was the one that I found that was correct, was to come in here and get results, small results, so that I can know that it works. Because I don't want anybody going out sharing this opportunity, not at least seeing that it works for somebody else. Once I saw that somebody else made it work, I'm the type of person, I don't really need to see anything else. If you can do it, I'm gonna kill it. Like, you feel me? Like, if you're gonna be good at it, I'm gonna be great. So I saw somebody make $1,000 trade, and I didn't even need to make 1,000. If you can make 1,000, bruh, I just know I'm missing a little bit of information. I know I'm missing a couple trainings, and I'm going to get the same bag, if not bigger, right? So once I saw that, I said, you know what? You're telling me I can share this opportunity with people, and they can pay for this business, but make more money than they pay. That's all that I needed to see. Everybody following what I'm saying right now? This was my logic, family. I truly feel like I'm a good person. I feel like I do right by everybody I do business with, truly and honestly. I could tell you some things you wouldn't even believe, right? So when I heard that we could make more money from this situation than what it costs, that's all I needed to hear. I loved this because it was like, you don't have to sell this business to make money. That's why I actually sell this business, because of that fact. Does that make sense? Are you feeling what I'm saying right now? Like, somebody can come in this business, pay $250 today, and next week make $300. That's all I need to hear. Because a yes or no in the chat, if I can show every one of you all, right, within your first 6 months, how to start making more than $150 a month, which what you're paying to be active here, would you stay? Yes or no? If I can show you how to make more than $150 a month, would you pay $150 a month for this business for a while? Yes. So family, ain't none of us on this call dumbos. Somebody put a yes in the chat for me, because I'm definitely staying too. If I'm in an opportunity where I make more money than I'm paying, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So if we're not dumbos and we ain't just staying here just because it's cool to be here, I need you to understand that other people are going to have the same realization when you make it make sense to them too. Are you feeling me? Are you feeling me? Right? If it makes sense for you, it will make sense for the next person. But ask yourself right now, did it make sense for you in the beginning? Not all of us. It did not make sense for me. I didn't see it. So family, when somebody I talk to tells me it don't make sense in the beginning, am I going to get discouraged and think that the whole world thinks like that? Or think that the whole world is going to have this reaction? No. What I do is I realize, you know what? I need to change their perspective. Write that down. If somebody doesn't understand this business and doesn't see it in the light that we see it in, like we see it so clear as day, they just don't have the right perspective on the business. And our job as doctors and not salesmen is to be able to diagnose them and figure out where they've been hurt in the past, to figure out who has, where their mindset has been tainted in the past, to be able to help them think for a better future. Does that make sense? And this is how we get to this bag. This is how we make this money on this residual income plan, right? So the first level, family, enrolling 4 people in this business, you get a free membership. Just let me know an I in the chat. Do you know 4 people? Do you know of 4 human beings living on this planet Earth? Absolutely. Right? Do you know of any human being that lives on Earth that doesn't need money? Do you know of any human being that lives on, any human that lives on Earth that does not need money? Do you know of them? Probably not. Right? So what you have to understand is, family, this is not, when I think about who I'm about to talk to about this business, I do not go only talk to the people that I think are going to want to join this business. I go talk to the people that I myself want in my business. Because if you only talk to the people you think want this business or are ready, you're thinking about who they are today and the mindset they have now, not the mindset that they will have once they talk to somebody like you who has confidence in results within this business, right? Truly understand that. Truly understand that, okay? I would not be here if I only tried to talk to people that I think would say yes. That doesn't make sense, family. Nobody says yes off the rip. You have to help them understand why they should say yes. That's why you're going to be great. And that's why, everybody not just coming in here making millions of dollars impact. Come on, it's not that easy, family. But I need you to understand, the moment you help them understand and change their perspective, they will start. And so now, guess what? You've enrolled 4 people in your business. You have a free membership because you're making $150 every single month. That takes away your membership cost. So now you're in this business for free. Super amazing. The next level, you impact 14 total individuals. You see that 777 Elite? That's the second level. That's $700 a month, $175 a week. Family, matter of fact, don't even drop it in the chat, but just ask yourself, could you use an extra $175 a week? Yeah. I know I can use an extra $175 a week. I know I can, right? And then from there, family, I need you to understand, 30 people, yes or no, have you ever invited 30 people to a party before? Have you ever had 30 friends that, in a period of your life before? Have you ever had a group chat with 30 people in it? Have you ever been to a party with 30 people? Like, I need you to understand, 30 people is nothing. We have 9 billion people in this world. So 30 people gets you $1,000 a month. Being able to go ahead and show 30 people why this opportunity makes sense for them and expose them to a new way of making money where they will thank you in the future, right? Now you're making $1,000 a month. That's super amazing. That's $250 a week. And then let's jump, family. We were talking 10 grand a month, right? We call it director here. Some people call it icon, right? 10 grand a month. Is that life-changing income? Put a yes in the chat. I'm gonna just help you with that answer. Put a yes in the chat. That's life-changing income. Go ahead and tell me, right? That's 500 people in your business. You have to understand that this is a networking industry, meaning you don't have to do all of the work by yourself. That's why this is so beautiful. I can do some work, you can do some work, he can do some work, she can do some work, and it counts for all of us. It counts for the collective. So family, 500 people coming into your business is going to give you $2,500 a week. And you know what this looks like, family. You're in the group chat. How many people are in our group chat right now? 700 to 800 people? I'm not sure, right? And there are other group chats outside of this. So family, like, even if you don't, like, you did not think you can do it, you're actively watching people do it. Am I right or am I right? Like, oh yeah, we're at 900. I'm sorry, excuse me, the disrespect, right? For the fam, jeez. It's crazy though. Like, if you don't believe you can do it, family, just look at somebody else who is regular, just like you doing it. I need you to understand that we're not too far removed from the thought process you're in right now. We did not think we can make this money, right? Drop an I in the chat if you're making weekly residual income and at one point you didn't believe that you could do that. You ain't even think you had, enough courage to talk to one person about this business, right? I know for a fact I didn't, and I'm glad Leah dropped that first, because Leah is actually a brand new elite one inside of SBC. Shout out to her, and she's never been in the industry before. She just did this in what, 2-3 weeks, Leah? Like, you're a freaking beast, right? We're gonna be talking after this call, of course, but you're a freaking beast. As a matter of fact, go ahead and put a Leah in the chat, L-E-A. Drop an L-E-A in the chat for her, right? A woman killing the game right now. and to never have been in a business like this, she's already impacted 30 people. Family, like, use her as a testimony. Use her as a testimony. Like, this is real. You can get in this game too. Stop just spectating. Stop just admiring what we are doing. You are the person that should be admired at this point. But you got to step in the game. And then once you put one foot in, you're going to realize, wow, I can do this. Wow, people really do like this. Wow, I change. Like, family, when you get to first pace of somebody saying that you changed their perspective on this, you're going to want more. You're going to want more. When somebody tell you, yo, I'm not going to lie, bro, sis, I ain't believe this works. But damn, I just made my first $1,000. When somebody does that to you, it's just going to give you more fuel. Like, you're going to understand why I'm on this call. Like, trust me, with high energy. I impact thousands of people. Family, like, I'm feeling everything, and you will feel it too. So that gives you 10,000 a month, 500 people. Put in the chat, how long do you think that could take you? And I need you to be realistic with yourself. If you don't want to show everybody, you can private message me. But put in the chat how long you think that can take you. I'm curious. I'm super curious, right? Let me see. How long do you think it could take you to hit 10K a month? Look, everybody said, we believe in this? 3 months? Family, hold on though. Haven't some of y'all been in the business 3 months already? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with yourself. See, this is the thing. That's called false reality. That's a false reality. Be real with yourself. Because when you start creating goals that you know you ain't gonna hit, what do we talk about? Remember the 4.0 GPA for you to graduate college? You're not even gonna go to school. Everybody understand what I'm saying? You see I came full circle? Stop setting goals that you know for a fact you don't have the work ethic for. Because you won't develop it trying to shoot for the stars like that. Everybody understand what I'm, please tell me if I'm making sense or not making sense. Right? We have to set real goals. So if you say, if you're telling me 3 months, family, you want me to tell you what you need to do to hit director in 3 months? Because I don't think you want to hear it. Because y'all saying 3 months. You're gonna have to be on the phone from probably the moment that you wake up to the moment that you go to sleep for 3 months. Are you okay with that? No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you are not. No, you are not. No, you are not. Look at the chat. Quiet. Who really want? Where are the people that want it? Where y'all? Like, we need somebody else hosting these calls, bro. Like, I need somebody to say, I'm gonna buckle down and sit at a desk for 90 days. See, some of y'all not understanding what's at stake. Because y'all, I know it, and thank you so much, because I don't want you to lie. So thank you for saying you don't lie and say you are willing to do it. But it's crazy that nobody is, because it's only 90 days. But it's 10 bands a month. 90 days? Like, family, I'm being honest with you. If you are willing to hit the phone every day for 90 days straight, you will be a 6-figure earner after 90 days. I'm trying to figure out why, like, who wouldn't take this offer? Why don't people take that offer? Why? It's only 90 days. Some of us go to school for 4 years. Everybody else probably went to high school 4 years. 3 months, that ain't even a year. And most of us are not 6-figure earners. They're years of work. So I need, like, that's because the mindset is not shifted. You're not understanding what's really going on. Because if I'm telling you, if every day you can hit the phones for 90 days straight, you're going to be a successful 6-figure earner. You have to ask yourself, why wouldn't I take that offer? What's missing here? Something's missing here. And family, I don't know what's missing. Maybe you do. But what I think I can do to help you at least get one step closer is try to go hard for a week. Get down, Lewinsky. Get out, Lewinsky. Try to go hard for a week. 1 week. Can you do that? I think you can. I know you can. 7 days starting today. 7 days starting today. Can we do that? For those that really want it, that shouldn't be hard. If you're writing stuff like this down, talking about cribs in the hills and mansions and whips and successful childhoods for your kids, if you're talking about them things, a week is nothing. What you got to think about is who do you hurt if you don't do it? Don't think about who do you help when you do it. Think about who you hurt when you don't. So 7 days, especially for the leaders have to step up. You call yourself a leader? No, you just have a rank title. You are not a leader. You don't lead by example. You don't call your team. You aren't a product of the product. When's the last time you've seen your team in person? When's the last time you've sent trainings to your team? And when's the last time you've tried to do something different to stand out? And family, I'm telling you right now, you're not a leader if you ain't counting them numbers down. Take that title out of your bio. If you ain't counting numbers down every night, you're stop and reset. All of these things matter, family. If you're not chasing a goal, there's nothing to run towards. Some of us want to hit 10 grand a month, but you don't know how far you are from 1,000 a month. If I ask you right now, how far are you from the next level, and you don't know how many people you are far, you are away, you don't want it. You don't want it. And matter of fact, let's do this. Because I can check everybody's BO. I can do this. Personally, I want to see if there's one person in here. One person. I don't think you got enough time to check right now. I give everybody 10 seconds. Text me personally. Do a private message. You can private message me in that chat. How far are you from the next level? Private message me. I'm screenshotting this too. And I got something for everybody who ain't lying. Desi, shout out to you though. Especially because you just, all these messages are public, huh? Oh, are they public or am I bugging out? They're gangster. I like this. Oh, wow. Okay. We talking hot right now. Okay. Now, hold on. This is what I like. Let's go through them. Since y'all want to be public, really. So we got somebody 2 away. I ain't saying no names. We got mad people 2 away. If you was 2 away from $1 million a month, what you would be doing right now? You'll probably hop off this call and call somebody. Do it. Dip. Family, it's Sunday right now. I need you to understand at 2 a.m. on Monday, Eastern Standard Time, that's when the check get locked in. Do you know that if you hit the next level before 2 a.m. tonight, you will have a bigger paycheck next week? I don't know if people realize that. Every Sunday, 2 a.m. Eastern, whatever level you're at is whatever level you get paid for next Friday. Some of us are 2 away. And be honest, how long, everybody who put how far they are, how long have you been that far away? And I need to see some leaders. I don't see no leaders. I don't see nobody who I'm like, I'm looking for. I'm looking for y'all to put how far y'all away. Don't be scared. Send me a personal message if you are. Nah, Jerry, I know how far you are away. We count the numbers down together, baby. Look. I need some leaders to see what's going on. And I'm only holding you accountable. You might feel like Jay on my ass right now. Yes, I am on your ass right now. Because I know for a fact you want it. I know for a fact when you get it, you're going to thank me for being right here. Trust me. Trust me. So family, put in the chat. I need to see. Some of us been too away for too long. Family, like if you have not been counting the numbers down, if you are in the same position as you were Monday, you are being lazy. And matter of fact, am I lying? Is the business just going terrible? Is it that you can't enroll anybody? Nobody wants to join. Tell me right now, anybody called 20 people today and nobody joined? Tell me right now. Tell me right now. Or is the problem that you haven't called 20 people? I want to know. Only reason I'm on you like this is because, family, I have done the work. I have receipts. I have done the work. And I want you to understand, once you do the work, your job gets easier. Does anybody believe me when I say you won't always have to bring people in this business? Anybody believe me when I tell them that? You won't always have to build. You will get to a point where you have done your job and now you are serving another purpose. It's a cycle. I was there. I'm at the point where all I need to do is enroll. All I need to do is help people get results. All I need to do is help them enroll people. Now I'm taprooting. Now what I need to do is make sure I'm hosting events to build it bigger. Events. And then from there, making sure I'm doing leadership training, because now I got a team of leaders as big as somebody got a team of regular people. So leadership trainers. Then I get to a point where all I got to do is go to an event once a month that my leaders is hosting in different states, right? And then you get to a point where you're out of the country. Then you get to a point where you're staying in beautiful hotels, waking up, going to see a new city you ain't never seen before, and then just go to an event where you ain't even structure it, you ain't set it up, you ain't do nothing but pull up. Speak your piece, because you don't work for 5 years to be in this position, so you got all the value you need. You can be on stage for 50 hours, but all they need is 20 minutes. And then when you work, and you get them that work on that stage, your organization blow up from hearing you talk. You went from picking up the phone nonstop, working your ass off. Now all you got to do is talk. All you got to do is hug. Oh my grip, all I had to do was hug. I guarantee you a hug, that was 10 enrollments. Taking one of my man's hands, trust me, he about to go hustle. But how do you think you get that influence? How do you think you're going to get to that point where you can sit back, chill, and pull up to Portugal every 5 months just to make the org grow? By being a freaking leader and running from the front. Being the hardest worker. Because family, you ain't going to be able to get on calls like this and talk cash if you never did it before. They going to smell it. They going to sniff it out. This has to be for real who you are. And you got to take pride in that. TJ, what were we talking about? Me, you, and Keith yesterday. I said, yo, what I say? Working on the weekends like usual. I done been in this game 5 years. I done made $4 million in this space. What? I'm still talking about working on the weekends. Like, I'm loving it. Because I know somebody else that made 4 or 5 million, they not doing what I'm doing. That makes you feel good. That makes somebody feel good. Knowing that they working harder than the next person. Anybody feel that? You gotta have some pride. I work harder than you. The only people that don't have pride and say they work harder are lazy people, period. Because they act like hard work ain't nothing, because they downplay it because they don't got it. That's what it is, family. I work harder than you. I deserve to be here. When you get on that thing, it ain't like God said, pick me, and chose you. Nah. God chooses everybody. You chose yourself. Oh my. Oh my. Let me get off this call. I'm out of 9:51. Oh, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here, family. I'm so sorry. I'm not even understanding what time it is. Oh my gosh. Not even. Let me look at my notes. I don't even know if I said everything. Family, you want director? Get up and make it happen. Get up and make it happen. Shout out to Sean Taylor Bell. That dude traveling. This dude making $1,000 a month right now. He making 10 bands. He making it work. He ain't even on these flights. I've been on Spirit flights. I've had 5, 6, 7, 8-hour trips to places to make it work. Everybody put a Tay in the chat. T-A-E. Put a Tay in the chat. My man. Right? Hey, you're doing your thing, brother. I hope y'all saw me shout him out. Like, I ain't talked to Tay in a week. Some people, you don't talk to them in a week. They done gave up. What? What? Let me tell you something. If I leave today, you better stay locked in. You better not dip on your dreams from some one person. Are you kidding me? If I dip today, you better stay and get this money, period. So it's crazy when I'm looking at him, I'm admiring this dude. I'm like, bro, we ain't talk, we ain't spoke. He don't need no motivation. He don't need no drive. That drive is in his heart. He got that flame out his own heart. And he's packing these rooms out. 10, 20, 30 people. What? Home events. What are you doing? What am I doing? And I'm like, damn, I got to remember, I'm in Germany. He almost made me check myself. He almost made me check myself. What am I doing right now? Get up. If they're working harder than you, they're going to take your money. Period. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. So shout out to him, family. If you want director, make it happen. Nobody is going to be your guiding stick forever. I mean, I can tell you right now, you're going to use this motivation, it's going to burn in your heart overnight, but it's going to dwindle through the morning. You're going to have your own motivation and your own desire to be your own best self in order to keep going every single day. Every single day, family. Every single day. Did y'all see that comp plan? I don't know. Maybe you should take a screenshot. I got 2 more minutes. I'm out of here in 2 more minutes. Give me that time, family. Right? Take a screenshot of this comp plan. It is that serious. It is that serious. Right? Do you see what it say? $1 million a month. $1 million a month. $1 million a month. $1 million a month. $250,000 every 7 days. Family, tell me what the requirements are to make $1 million a month. Any requirements in here? Any high requirements? Any strength requirements? Do you me, family? The requirement is that you want it. Put it in that I want it. The requirement is that you want it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. What I say, 2 more minutes? Okay, 1.5 minutes. Here we go. Make sure I'm going through everything. Family, we can't be feeling bad for ourselves. No more feeling bad for ourselves. No more feeling bad for ourselves. It's done. No more pity. Stop pitying ourselves. Stop pitying ourselves. It's no more, oh, I don't have no followers. Oh, no, I don't have no friends. How am I going to build? Oh, I ain't get results yet. How is this going to work? Family, you find a way to make one. If like, for me, I didn't have results. I used somebody else's. For me, I had 800 followers when I started in this 5 years ago. Now I have 50,000. Did I build with 50,000? No, I built up to 50,000. But I had 800 followers. So what did I do, family? Write this down. If you feeling like you ain't got enough prospects, go follow people and then hit them up and then unfollow them and then follow more people. Hit them up and then unfollow them. And then family, you find a way or make one. You find a way or make one. There's always a way. Somebody else did the same thing. They might have had to work harder than you. That's what we got to realize. Some of us gotta realize, wow, I know more people than some people who made 100,000 a month in here. I'm just acting like I don't. So if you want it, you're gonna find a way. So like I said, you don't think you got a big social media presence? Go on there and what you say, TJ? Great advice he gave, and it works for him. Go look up a city that you want to build in. Look up the city and follow mad people that live in that city. Family, you got it. Like, do you want it or not? Do you want it to be handed to you, or do you want to earn it and freaking bring back the freaking kill? I need to know. Because there's nothing that's going to be handed out here. Nobody that has made $1 million, I don't care if they got some of it passed down from their family, they had to earn something. Something, right? Okay, I think that's enough. I think that's enough. We can't wait for people to come to us, family. So many people are watching your story. So many people are looking for you. And when I say so many, even 30 people, that's a lot of people. What does 30 people do for you? 1,000 a month. When you start making 1,000, you're going to get 30 more just because you have the testimony that you're making 1,000. Let me tell you, it gets easier every step. Right now, this is the most trivial stage because it is forcing you to go out and believe in yourself without results. When you have results, it's easy to believe in you. When you know what you're capable of already, it's easy to go out and do it over and over. But family, the most trivial time is when you don't have those results yet. And when you got to look to somebody else's results and be able to find pride in their results and act like it's yours. Before I made any money, I looked up to so many people above me. Bryce, man, what? He had a G-Wagon in college. I had a Honda at the time. I looked and I said, man, if this young man can do it, he 2 years older than me, he in college just like me, he black just like me, like, come on, at this point, I can do it. And what I did was I took the confidence he had for himself and I instilled it in myself until the results came. Until the results came and the confidence was natural. Trust me, family, this is it. This is it. This is going to be it for everybody who decides and make that decision. Today, though, not tomorrow. Procrastination kills all dreams. Idle time kills all dreams. Some of us are on our phones too much. Some of us ain't doing enough. Some of us have too much time on our hands. If you ever get bored and you ain't rich yet, just know you ain't working hard enough. Just know you ain't working hard enough. And I pray one of these things that we talked about on this call resonates with you tonight. I pray that you don't just go to sleep right after this call. I pray you pick up the phone. I pray you at least call somebody from your team right after this and say, yo, let's make sure you get results this week. I pray that you pick up the phone and call somebody that you've been wanting to come in your business, not somebody you think is going to join your business. I pray that you are able to give them the right perspective to think like you, and they'll join just like you. And that's when your belief will continue to grow. Every step takes you to the next. It's time to run it up, family. This is no small game. We ain't doing nothing but thinking big. Love all. Have a great night. Let's hit some levels before that stamp hits. Let's do it.